People with famous parents must have it easy, but I'm not one, so maybe I don't really have a say. I'm your host, Michaela, and today I'll be talking about the top 10 most successful nepotism babies. And make sure to subscribe because it really helps us out. But now let's get started. Starting off this countdown at number 10, Wyatt Russell. If you've encountered all the "Not My Captain America" comments across social media, you know that they're talking about John Walker, played by none other than Wyatt Russell, the son of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, who are esteemed actors. Russell has been in a lot of projects throughout the years, but some notable ones are playing the mentioned John Walker, aka US agent in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as well as playing Cooper Renfield in Black Mirror, specifically in the playtest episode. Russell has been involved in a couple new projects that continue to prove his talent, and we will see him return to the MCU in the upcoming Thunderbolts in 2024. He has talked about what growing up was like, saying, quote, "What Kirk gave me and my mom gave me was the mindset that you're an individual, and you make your choices individually. Individuality is an important thing in this business to not lose yourself. And those are the most important things I got. There's nothing about acting that they can really teach you." Number 9, Lily Collins. British-American actress Lily Collins jump-started her career at the age of 2 by starring in BBC's Growing Pains. She also is the daughter of famous English musician Phil Collins, who you may know from his award-winning songs and Disney's Tarzan that remains iconic. Collins had a breakthrough performance in The Blind Side. The film received praises, even winning an Academy Award. Since then, Collins has starred in many hit films and TV shows, with the latest being Emily in Paris, a rom-com series on Netflix wherein she plays Emily Cooper, a marketing executive who moves to France to work on a French firm. Season 3 of the show will premiere on December 21st, 2022, so it won't be long until you see Emily again. She said about her experience growing up in the industry, quote, "At the beginning, having Phil Collins as a dad was the most interesting thing about me. Now I've done 8 films, it's an afterthought. I get kids who say, 'Oh, I love your movie, but my mom loves your dad.' It's really nice to be able to share that with him, but it doesn't define who I am career-wise." Number 8, Michael Douglas. In some instances, nepotism extends beyond industry names to Hollywood royalty. While Kirk Douglas may have had a less than savory reputation in Hollywood, his impact on the industry has been recognized by both the Academy and the American Film Institute. He was the star of the 1950s silver screen with several box office smashes under his belt. Michael has followed in his father's footsteps as a modern-day movie star, and even directly borrowed from his father's legacy by taking on his rights to develop a film adaptation of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Outside of his father's legacy, Michael is well known for being an Emmy winner, an Academy Award winner, and an MCU star. Number 7, Maya Hawke. Maya Hawke is the daughter of actors Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman, so talent really is in the family. Before stepping into acting, Hawke went into modeling for brands like Vogue and All Saints, much like her mother before starting out. Years later, she takes on the same path as her parents by accepting the role of Jo Marsh in the BBC series Little Women in 2017. She then became more recognized when she joined the Stranger Things family as Robin Buckley, Steve Harrington's friend and co-worker. Recently, Hawke starred in Do Revenge on Netflix, a dark comedy film as a transfer student in Rose Hill Country Day High School, and befriends a popular girl who becomes an outcast after her ex-boyfriend Max leaks her video. Hawke is fairly new to the industry, yet she already has an impressive filmography, and will probably grow even bigger in the next few years, not just in acting but also music. She has said, quote, "My parents are wonderful and really supportive and have given me a lot, and I feel really grateful to have their support. And they both love Stranger Things and I loved it before I was on it." Number 6, Dakota Johnson. While most people grow up with their parents' old sports trophies on the shelf, Dakota Johnson's parents, actors Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson, are both Golden Globe recipients. Dakota is the 3rd generation of a matriarchy of Hollywood success. To her, Tippi Hedren, the legacy star of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, is her grandma. However, Dakota has said that her parents initially discouraged her from acting, yet after growing up on film sets, she couldn't imagine herself choosing a different career path. Now, Johnson is best known for a leading role in the 50 Shades series, or maybe for her infamous Ellen interview.
No, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited.
As she continues to rack up acting credits after capturing the public's attention in bold fashion. She said, "I was so consistently unmoored and discombobulated. I didn't have an anchor anywhere. I never learned how to learn the way you're supposed to as a kid. I thought, why do I have to go to school on time? What's the point when you're living in Budapest for 6 months while your stepdad films Evita and you go to school in your hotel room?" Number 5, Maude Apatow. Most of the time you can point out a nepo baby by their last name, or by them starring in a project that their parents may have directed, and Maude Apatow is one of them. The actress is the daughter of comedian, actor, and filmmaker Judd Apatow and actress Leslie Mann. It's likely you've seen Apatow in films that her father directed, like This Is 40 and The King of Staten Island, even though they're usually small roles. However, Apatow has also starred in projects separate from her family. For instance, Apatow is better known for playing Lexi Howard in HBO's Euphoria, Rue's childhood best friend. The teen drama created by Sam Levinson follows the life of a recovering addict, Rue, as she navigates high school and other relationships. She also played Henrietta Costello in Ryan Murphy's Hollywood. She said, "When I was growing up, my parents never let me act in anything that wasn't with them, and I remember as a kid wanting to be on Broadway. I really wanted to start working. And it was important to my parents that I finished high school and was mature enough to be able to handle myself in those situations without them. I'm really glad that I ended up staying in high school. I feel like when they let me start started acting on my own, I was actually ready. Number 4, Angelina Jolie. The world might know Angelina Jolie as a popular celebrity and one of Hollywood's highest paid actresses, but her short-lived stint as Angelina Jolie Voix is often forgotten. The daughter of Academy Award-winning actor John Voight and actress Marceline Bertrand, Jolie's initial TV credits are listed under her and her father's shared last name. Jolie's complicated relationship with her father has been the source of many headlines over the years, and Jolie has openly tried to separate herself from her father's legacy, though changing her last name didn't magically rid her of nepotism's influence. Jolie used her spotlight to build and influence an award-winning career under her own name. Now we can only wonder if the Jolie and Pitt children will do the same. She has said, "When my father had an affair, it changed my mother's life. It set her dream of family life ablaze, but she still loved being a mother. Her dreams of being an actor faded as she found herself." Number 3, Zoe Kravitz. For the past couple of years, Zoe Kravitz has been involved in impressive projects, making her acting debut in No Reservations back in 2007. Zoe is perhaps one of the most known Nepo babies out there, with musician Lenny Kravitz and actress Lisa Bonet as her parents. Having them as your parents, it's no question if you decide to follow their footsteps. Zoe has earned many awards and recognition for several of her roles, such as Big Little Lies and the Divergent series. People may also know her for portraying the iconic Catwoman in the 2022 superhero film The Batman. She said, "When I was younger, I really wanted to prove to people I was a normal human being, that I was cool, chill. When kids were mean, the first thing I said is, she thinks she's so effing cool because her dad is famous. I just wanted to fit in." Number 2, Miley Cyrus. Miley rose to fame alongside her dad, country music artist Billy Ray Cyrus. When Miley was cast in the Disney Channel show Hannah Montana, her real-life dad played her television dad, Robbie Ray. Fans of Billy Ray might recognize the character's similarities, including the not-so-fictional reference to the chart-topping song Achy Break Your Heart. It's obvious that outside of the family name, Billy Ray's passion for music massively influenced Miley's career. The Disney Channel star continued to forge her own path in acting, philanthropy, and music. Number 1, Elizabeth Olsen. Lastly, Elizabeth Olsen is the younger sister of the famous twins Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Before reaching her current status, Olsen can be seen in a couple of old projects with her sisters back when they were kids, and it only grew from there. Most people might know her as Wanda Maximoff, aka Scarlet Witch in the MCU. She first appeared in Captain America: The Winter Soldier during the post-credit scene and recently starred in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness as a villain. But besides being a part of such a huge universe, Olsen also takes on smaller films, namely Ingrid Goes West, a comedy film wherein she plays a social media influencer with a lot of following. But that is all, thanks for watching and we will see you next time.